to the KSS YouTube channel. Today, we are going to be going back to the two-door 7th gen K-swap, where we failed in the first video that we made of having the wrong flywheel and clutch. It's going to be filmed different days because we're running out of daylight. We have like an hour left of daylight, so at least in this part of the video, I want to get the... Oh, the flywheel's in the car. So...
no, flywheels are here.
Oh, it's there? Okay, yeah.
We got our proper flywheel.
Flywheel, and
Clutch is there.
Mount that all together, and then slap the transmission on.
We could probably get the mounts in the car.
Yeah, we could do that.
Probably do that.
Because it still needs to be cleaned, and there's some wires need to be ripped out. So that's going to be this video.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to take out... Okay, this is the old cruise control out of the D17. Oh, actually, while I just saw it, the shiniest part, our new... well, not new, but refurbished, powder-coated subframe, RSX subframe.
Because for this,
yeah, because this conversion, you need a EP3 or RSX subframe. EP3 is SIR. Or if you go all-wheel drive, you can get a an Element or CRV subframe.
Something like that.
Yeah, but this one's gonna be just front-wheel drive for now. So RSX subframe, which we just got refurbished with powder coat, and yeah, so we're gonna jump on that right now. I just came up with a better solution than the first video, as opposed to gas line antifreeze, gas, because I still don't have brake clean. So this one is gonna be cleaned with gas.
Build on a budget.
Yeah. Well, build with forgetting the right stuff. So, okay, let's get on to slapping stuff together.
We're gonna clean up the bell housing here because it was sitting outside for a while, and we're gonna put on the release bearing, the clutch fork, clean it up a bit, grease it all up, and yeah, we think that part of the reason why this thing was in the junkyard to begin with. Check what is left of our release bearing. It's a little messed up.
I think it was making noise, and they're like, "Oh, car's rusty," because the car was rusty. It was an RSX, base RSX, and it was probably rusty, and they heard noise, and they're like, "Oh, let's scrap it," because the transmission has every gear, so we're still going on a gamble on that transmission.
It goes smoothly in the gear. So.
Yeah, so that's how we're gonna find out, is when it rolls. So yeah, I guess we're gonna get to some cleaning up of the inner bell housing. A quick tech tip that I always do is I just sand here where it's going to go into the pilot bearing or bushing, especially a bushing, because there's no bearing, it's going to slide in there. Make it smooth, no rust, goes good. Then you just put some anti-seize and she's good to go.
So as you can see, we got our new flywheel, and we're just gonna double check that, make sure that this goes on, and that would be it, just like that.
And for competition, at least, they only go in one way. They rotate, because you can see the differences. We were just pointing them out. So these are all equal. The bolt holes are all equal, but the distance between the bolt and the dowel pin here and it varies on everything. So on every hole, so it has to go in one way. It won't fit. It'll confuse you too. So.
We also didn't have pressure plate bolts for this motor, or flywheel bolts, so we got some from Honda. There's your part number there. And then we got some ARP flywheel bolts. So now we're gonna throw that on, mate it together. You guys will see that in a minute.
That on? That is? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So, working perfectly.
Good. Nice and lubricated?
Yep.
Okay.
Ready to go. So right now we're just bolting everything up quick, make it even, and then we're going to take the torque wrench and torque these to 90 foot-pounds each.
Yeah, just put some blue thread locker on there.
Yeah, this stuff right here, just some medium strength. Some people put it, some people do. We're gonna do it just for fun because we have it.
Might as well while you're there.
Yeah. So that's gonna be what's going on here. Okay, that's good. We don't even need to torque it.
Final torque. No, we're gonna go ahead and torque it.
So right now we're gonna put the clutch and pressure plate on. Just put the alignment tool in, get it aligned in the flywheel, or the crank, the end of the crank, I should say. Get it in there.
Just like that.
And like so. Where is that? Nope, right there.
Just line it up on the dowel pins.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I should go down.
Yeah.
Alright, let's put this thing in. Oh!
One man show.
Let's go. I did this last on mine. Oh! On mine, and it just snapped into place. The tricky part is getting these.
That should go now.
Like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Now, get the bolts.
Where are the bolts?
Right there. Right here.
Give me a longer one. Oh, there. We just got the transmission mounted onto the motor. I think we got a clip of that. Right now we're just gonna button up some or all of the harness because this thing's been modified for a certain chassis and certain mods. I'm not sure what the guy exactly did, but we're gonna wire up what we can, put the starter on, and it's gonna be a full powertrain ready to slap into the 2-door 7th gen.
Yeah.
Putting on the injectors, and one of the top hats, coincidentally, one of the top hats fell out of my, because these are going to be my old injectors, stock injectors. The top hats fell out of mine, and the intake manifold that we're putting on this motor has a broken top hat, or like a top hat that stayed in it, so we're putting that with this one that has my injector that doesn't have a top hat. We're going to line up and just drop it in. I think it should work.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just putting the injectors on the rail and just put them on. We're missing the spacers, but it'll be good for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
We just got everything buttoned up that we could. So the wiring, we got the coils on, the starter.
Half shaft.
Yeah, Aiden put the half shaft on.
Alternator.
Sorry, yeah, alternator, which we still need to unseize, which this was in running condition, so it should just be able to penetrating oil and unseize, if not another alternator.
Yeah.
Starters on, wired up. We took some wiring out. Aiden, you want to explain what you did?
So this came out of an EK or an EG, I don't remember, but they have these extra plugs because if you want the heat to still work on your dash, the temp, you need this stock sensor from your D or B series, and then also you run a fan switch. So we just took it out, kind of cleaned it up a bit. If you ever wanted to run it or swap chassis, just plug it in and go.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the got my little clip about the fuel rail. We just put that in for the thumbnail. It's not completely bolted on, but the injectors are clipped in. We're missing the spacers, like I said, and yeah. So that's gonna be it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Yeah.
Peace.